Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to do something a little different. I thought it would be fun to take you along and show you a day in my life. Not just the highlights, but everything, from the small routines to the little surprises that happen along the way. I promise, by the end of this video, you'll feel like you spent the whole day with me. And trust me, there's more than just work and breakfast in this routine. There are habits, reflections, challenges, and moments of fun that make each day unique. I usually wake up pretty early, around 6 a.m., although I admit some mornings I hit the snooze button a few times. Those first few seconds after waking are always a battle between comfort and productivity. I lie there thinking just 5 more minutes won't hurt, but then I remind myself of my goals and what I want to achieve today. Something that really helps me is keeping a motivational quote on my phone alarm. Every morning, it's a little reminder of why I'm doing what I do. Right now, one of my favorites says, "Don't let a good day go to waste. Make it count." And honestly, it works. Once I finally roll out of bed, the first thing I do is stretch. I know it sounds simple, but stretching after waking up is actually amazing. It wakes up your muscles, increases blood flow, and even improves mood. Sometimes I do a few yoga poses like the cat-cow stretch or simple forward bend. If I have more time, I do a short 5-minute exercise routine. Just jumping jacks, push-ups, or a quick core workout. This gets my energy going and makes me feel ready to face the day. After that, I head to the kitchen for a big glass of water. Hydration is so underrated. I've learned that starting your day with water helps kickstart metabolism and makes you feel more awake. While I drink my water, I like to plan my day in my head. I think about what's most important, what tasks I need to finish, and even small personal goals like reading a chapter of a book or going for a walk. Planning mentally works for me because it's flexible. I can adjust things as the day goes on without feeling overwhelmed. Now comes breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day. I try to keep it healthy and filling. Sometimes it's oatmeal with bananas, nuts, and a drizzle of honey. Other times I make eggs with toast and avocado. Breakfast isn't just food for the body, it's also food for the mind. While I eat, I usually put on a podcast or some upbeat music. It's my quiet moment before the world starts demanding attention. I like podcasts about personal growth or short, inspiring stories. They motivate me and set the tone for the day. Once I finish breakfast, it's time to get ready. Making my bed might seem like a small task, but I love the sense of accomplishment it gives me first thing in the morning. It's a tiny win that sets the mood for the rest of the day. Then I take a shower, dress comfortably yet neatly, and get myself mentally ready. I also make sure my workspace is organized because a clean space makes me feel calmer and more focused. By now, it's usually around 8 a.m., and it's time to start work or studies. I follow the deep work principle, which means no distractions. My phone is on silent, notifications are off, and I focus completely on one task at a time. I usually start with the most important task of the day. Sometimes it's a project deadline, other times it's a learning session. Tackling the hardest task first can feel intimidating, but the sense of achievement afterwards is unmatched. During these deep work sessions, I often use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly effective. Those breaks allow me to recharge without losing focus, and during them, I might grab a snack, stretch, or just look out the window. I like watching the world wake up while I take a short mental pause. Around mid-morning, I take a slightly longer break. This is when I might step outside for a 10-15-minute walk. Fresh air does wonders, and walking helps me think creatively. Often, I use this time to brainstorm ideas for my work or personal projects. Sometimes I record voice notes on my phone, little thoughts I don't want to forget. You'd be surprised how many good ideas come when you just step away from screens and let your mind wander. Lunch comes around noon, and I always try to eat something nutritious. A balanced meal with proteins, vegetables, and carbs keeps my energy steady. I try not to overeat because a heavy lunch can make me sleepy. While eating, I sometimes watch short, light videos, funny clips, or vlogs. It's my small dose of joy, and it reminds me that productivity isn't just about work, it's also about enjoying life. After lunch, I usually go for another short walk or do a little light stretching. Moving my body helps digestion and keeps me alert for the afternoon work session. Some people might think walks are optional, but I found they improve focus and reduce stress. If I have a bit more time, I might even do a short workout, just 10-15 minutes of push-ups, squats, or yoga. It's not about intense exercise, it's about keeping the body active and the mind clear. Afternoons are my most productive hours, probably because I've had my meals, moved a bit, and taken some mental breaks. This is when I tackle important projects, respond to emails, or work on creative tasks. I try to focus on one thing at a time rather than multitasking, because multitasking can actually slow you down. During this period, I also make a conscious effort to avoid distractions. Social media, unnecessary notifications, and random browsing are off limits. It's amazing how much more you can accomplish when you truly focus. Around late afternoon, I take another small break. Sometimes it's a cup of tea or coffee, or just sitting quietly with a book. I also use this time to connect with friends or family through a quick text or call. Even a few minutes of meaningful conversation can improve mood and energy levels. I try to nurture relationships consistently because strong social connections make life more fulfilling. Evenings are my personal time. I dedicate this part of the day to hobbies, learning, or passion projects. I might practice a skill, read a book, or work on creative projects like writing or drawing. I've realized evenings are perfect for things that enrich your life beyond work. I also take time to reflect on the day, what went well, what could have been better, and what I'm grateful for. Journaling these thoughts helps me maintain clarity and a positive mindset. Dinner is lighter than lunch, usually something simple like grilled chicken, salad, or rice with vegetables. I avoid heavy or greasy meals because they make sleep difficult. While eating, I like to listen to calm music or watch something light. I avoid anything stressful or stimulating because my goal is to wind down. After dinner, I prepare for the next day. I lay out my clothes, make a quick to-do list, and tidy my workspace. These small steps make the morning smoother and reduce stress. I also spend a few minutes in mindfulness or meditation. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can calm the mind and improve sleep quality. Before bed, I usually read or listen to a calm podcast. Screens are avoided to prevent blue light from disturbing sleep. My bedtime routine signals to my body that it's time to rest. Going to bed at a consistent time has improved my mood, focus, and overall health. I like ending the day feeling calm and satisfied with what I accomplished. And that's a full day in my life. From waking up early to winding down at night, every moment is intentional, even the small ones. I hope sharing this routine gives you some ideas to improve your own day. Remember, life is made up of small moments, and how you spend your day really shapes the life you live. Remember, your day doesn't have to be perfect. Small improvements, consistent habits, and mindful actions will take you further than you think. Make today count. Enjoy the journey, and don't forget to celebrate even the little wins.